Good morning, everybody. It is Thursday, April 27th, 8:57 a.m. Got up about 6:30-ish this morning, 6:15, something like that. Started getting motivated right around 7, and I've actually been working on taking some stuff down to the basement to get some more listings done today. Checked around, didn't see any like yard sales that really stood out to me. There was one down in Fredericksburg, but I didn't see anything on the listing that really caught my eye to make the hour drive. So I think I'm just gonna continue pushing on listings. I did, I'm actually working on yesterday's recordings to get that video up. I said that I was stopping at like 8:30 or something like that, I think, in that video. I actually started doing a little bit more listings. There was some drafts that all I had to do was take the pictures of. So I got those up. So I finished yesterday with somewhere around 45 listings. There was some stamping up listings that we had some drafts done. And I wanted to get those up because I want to see how that stuff sells. We've ran into a bunch of it lately. And then I've also seen like Chris Old School Picker find a bunch of it at a church sale he was at. So I wanted to see like what the sell rate was of the older stamping up stuff. Some of the ones we found are like brand new. They've never been mounted or anything. So I just kind of wanted to see how that stuff did because we were coming into a lot of it. And it's, for the most part, fairly reasonable when we're buying it. And I do know that some of it, has a little bit of value and everything. So I wanted to try to get some of that up and, hopefully we can get through that stuff and get it listed. I have a few more items that have just been sitting that I need to get listed up. I want to see how they do. Got the other two Warhammer sets. I want to get those up. I have those fishing reels I bought. We're into spring, soon to be summertime. So I want to get those cleaned up, get them listed, even if they're, 10, 12 bucks a piece or whatever. But you got to make time to do the cleanings and the testings and all that stuff. But it also can be fun and breaks up the monotony of the day-to-day with just listing or just sourcing or just packing or whatever. So it's not a bad thing. You just have to allocate your time to it. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of that. I have a ton of clothes that I need to get working on too. I might mix in a good bit of clothes today. But anyway, right now, it's already 9, so the morning is rolling along quickly. I want to get the video finished processing. That way I can have it ready to be uploaded later. And I'm going to get the ball rolling, get busy. And I will bring you guys along with me as always. If you are new here and you don't mind, it is absolutely free. But if you hit that subscribe button, it would really mean a lot to me. Also, if you like the video, hit that thumbs up. And as always, guys, the only one that's really commented is Josh. Josh, I appreciate you. Hope you're enjoying the videos. I am putting forth effort trying to get them done. It motivates me, not just in the aspect of the content, but it motivates me to get stuff done, because then I'm like, hey, I gotta pop on a video and say, hey, tell how many listings I've done, So it's kind of like doing this for me as well as hopefully you guys enjoy it. I know it's more just been vlog footage. It hasn't really been much in the way of going out sourcing and all that. I have been sharing with you guys what I'm selling, so hopefully that helps or you enjoy that. But yeah, right now, also, just I'll mention it, since we are at 9 a.m., there's 4 sales that I will have to pack later. The sales are, it's no secret, it's talked about all over social media and everywhere, all over YouTube. Sales are hit or miss. There's slow days, there's busy days, there's slow time. It's eBay. I say there's, 4 sales, but I don't know the exact number right now, but it's over $300. So, as long as things are balancing, I'm not gonna like start freaking out too much about it. It is what it is. It's a lot of fun. Um, you know, just have to keep an eye on it and just keep working towards it. I can't do anything but keep listing what I have, and you know, let it play itself out. If people want what I have, then they're gonna buy it. If they don't, then they're not. And you can put best offers up and maybe if they don't like my price, they can send me an offer, and maybe I'm willing to accept it. So there's many ways to do this, and I just keep saying, put your quarter in the slot and continue riding that roller coaster, because that's all you can do. So that's all I got for you guys right now. I will check in later, but I need to get my butt in gear because these minutes are acting like seconds, man. So anyway, appreciate all of you, and I will bring you along for another ride today. What is up, everybody? Checking back in. It's 12:51 p.m. Kind of been listing, cleaning stuff, sorting stuff, doing a bunch of different stuff this morning. I think I can tell you guys, if I go here, listings, if I go to my promoted, because I have not promoted yet, I think I can show you guys. So right here I have 14 items up so far for $307.85. So not too bad. A lot of them I'll show you here. Did some fishing reels, and I bought those at a yard sale, and they were just kind of in a box. You can kind of see here I went through some. Those are still left in the box. You could tell they've been sitting in someone's garage for a while, so they were pretty dusty and like had cobwebs on them and stuff. So I cleaned them up, kind of made sure that the reels worked, all of that, and went through, checked prices on them. I kind of just took a gamble. It was a small gamble. I paid like $10, I think, for the 12 fishing reels, not knowing what any of them were worth. I mean, they could have been $1 a piece, I don't know. But actually turned out, it looks like it could be pretty good. Some of them were 15, 20. I think there was one that I listed for 25 or 30 bucks. Because they were a lot of older reels. There was actually a couple in there from the 80s, which is pretty cool. And they were good brands, Shakespeare, Abu Garcia, Zebco, your good name brand fishing reels, and the common ones. So we'll see how those do. That might be something that I look for more of at yard sales and stuff. I know a lot of people like picking up golf clubs and stuff, but I don't really find many. And they also take a much larger box. So if I can't find golf clubs, maybe I can, my little niche, easy selling summer, springtime items can be fishing reels. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. But, it's just something I'm going to keep an eye out for. I do try to find golf clubs. I think I have like 6 clubs I need to list, 6 or 8, something like that. But it's nothing special, and so I was going to try to get like a bunch up. That way, I like listing things kind of together. That way, when somebody comes to the store, if they spot one, maybe they look and see something else, and they want it. So I have listed a good bit of golf club head covers. Those sell pretty good for me. But as far as clubs, I have yet to list or sell any clubs. But I have got fishing reels up, and I'll let you guys know how that does. Let's see, what else? Sales, I got some sales I need to get pulled, and I'll go through those here in a little bit. I did something I haven't done in a while. The last time I did it, it really kick-started the store up. When I get like 200 plus items, well, last time I did it, I had like, I think almost 300 items, or I don't even remember. It was a lot. I went in and just did, it'll tell you send offers eligible. I went in and just selected all of them, and I sent 12% offers. Like, you can just go in and select a percentage off, and it'll send an offer out to everybody. Well, the last time I did that, like, sales went crazy. So I haven't done that in a while. I think it said I was at 247 items right now that I could send offers on. And I do also have best offer turned on now. So a lot of the stuff where people used to just watch it and it would sit there, a lot of that stuff people are actually sending offers now. And I'm pretty reasonable as long as the offer isn't too lowballish. I'm pretty easy to negotiate with on some of this stuff. So anyway, I went through, I didn't do it on every item this time because a lot of them is stuff that I just listed within the past like 2 days. And I don't want to, blow this stuff out that quick. I'm willing to let a lot of this stuff sit, and I price pretty competitively. I price pretty fair to what the market, what recent sales and stuff are. Usually I'm either at or just maybe even sometimes slightly below, unless it's something that you just don't see a lot of, and I know that it has a demand, but the supply is less. Those I might price a little bit higher, just to gauge market and interest. But so we'll see how that does. I've already had one person accept an offer and pay, and I just did it, I don't know, 5-10 minutes ago. Well, it must be 10 minutes ago because I've been talking to you guys for 5 minutes now. So probably about 10 minutes ago, I send them out. We'll see how many it kicks up. I probably did 175-ish offers out, something like that, all told. So we'll see how that goes. Also, it's just an idea for you guys out there. If you're watching and you do reselling and your store is struggling, go into your listings page on the computer. It should have something on there that says send offers eligible. You click on that. Up at the top, it'll just have a thing where you can enter in a percentage number. Pick whatever you're comfortable with. And you can go in and deselect items as well. But pick a number you're comfortable with and send out offers. It's easy. Send them all out batch at one time, and then maybe it'll jumpstart your sales and stuff. But anyway, that's all I got for right now. I'm gonna get busy. Probably gonna work on pulling orders since it is almost 1 o'clock, and get some stuff packed up and everything. But I will check in with you guys in a little bit. Hope everybody is having a wonderful day. All right, everybody, checking back in. It is 2:30. Was working on getting the video uploaded from yesterday. That was a pain in the butt. I don't know why it kept failing when I was like, I can't think of what you call it, but anyway, when I was transferring it from iMovie onto my computer to then upload, it kept failing the process. And so had to get that squared away. Also played around, tried to make a short. I'm hearing that short form content maybe will help the channel, like get subscribers and stuff. I don't know. There's one thing that I've said. Obviously I've said this before, and folks may know, but I have another YouTube channel, and that channel I do have over like 2,700 subscribers or something. But that was a growth period from like the pandemic and everything. It was really just dumb, stupid timing, where what I was doing, I was just kind of unexpectedly doing something that caught the attention of a good bit of folks. And that's with grading sports cards with a company that not many people were using, but a company that stayed open during the pandemic, whereas the other popular companies closed down. So that brought a lot of viewers and subscribers and all that to my channel. However, I've always admitted and said I am stupid and I am dumb when it comes to the YouTube algorithm, the search engine stuff. Like, I don't know how, like, what all to put in there, how to make your content, your channel seen. And there's people out there that their channels just blow up and grow, and I don't know how to do all that. I know a lot of it is pay to play kind of stuff. I know there's programs out there that people pay monthly for, or they have editors, or they pay for subs and views. There's a bunch of different stuff, and I do know and understand about all that. But I just, I do this to have fun, hopefully to give those that watch something to enjoy. I know it's not the most glamorous or fancy or high tech, content out there, but one key thing that I've always tried to do, even on the sports card channel as well as this one, is I hope I give some information. At least it may not be everything, but I hope some information at least either helps or motivates someone else to maybe they learn something, or maybe it motivates them to do something that they didn't think they could, or maybe they were struggling and watching a video or something that I do helps kick them in gear to get them motivated to go further. Because I'm not the greatest at any of this, but I know watching some other people sometimes, or talking to other people sometimes, motivates me, and hopefully I can pass that along to someone else, even if it's just one person, to help or motivate. That would be awesome, and it would make all of this worth it. But hopefully we can get the subs and the views and all that up, because then it gives us a better chance at helping or motivating somebody. But anyway, enough chit chat. Let's get to the sales. I went ahead and included the sales that have came through already. Since I sent out the offers in the store, there has been several sales. So we're going to get to what has sold, and I did include those. First up, this was the offer from yesterday. When I was actually recording, it popped through. I got an offer of $145 plus shipping on this. It is a Lionel Phantom of Pratt's Hollow locomotive. It is, however, broken, and I did disclose that. I think it only needs a couple of screws down there, but I'm not for certain. There's somebody that's way more experienced and smart with trains than I am that can probably get that fixed up, and it's a nice item. This next one is a bottle of Palmolive aftershave lotion. You see there, Colgate Palmolive. This is actually from the 60s, and it is a full filled bottle. I have no idea. I did not know what to list these at. I kind of based it off of what did an empty bottle go on. We also, I listed a quantity of 4 in my store available. We do have 12. We came across a half a case of this stuff and picked it up at a yard sale. This bottle sold for $35 plus shipping. So I guess I priced it somewhat right. I hope anyway. But we do have 11 more bottles of that, so be interesting to see how they sell. Next up, this came across sale last night. I had received an offer on this. I actually had countered the offer and told the person that sent the offer that, hey, I can knock a little bit off, but I think I'm actually a little bit too low as it is. So I sent him an offer back, countered him. He never responded. Turns in somebody swooped in, and I must have had it a little bit too low. Because Taylor Hall has been playing very well in the playoffs. He's a Boston Bruin now. And somebody came in and purchased it full price, $125 plus shipping on that one. So good luck to the owner there. Taylor Hall did score the game tying goal last night, but the Bruins still lost. That series, I think the Bruins are still up 3-2 though. Next up, this is a bridge. It's a vintage Arco playing cards, but it is a bridge set, and it is in this forward brand suede carry case here. Somebody sent me an offer on this. I countered, they countered back. I was like, this has been sitting there for a while. I don't know how many people are really looking for a bridge set. This person obviously really wants it, so I sold that for $11 plus shipping. Next up, this is an example of I am very generous sometimes when it comes to offers. This is a Slipknot. It has the band and everything on this side. Then on the back side, it has the logo. I think I had this priced at like 15 plus ship or best offer. There was like 17 people, I think, watching this item. So I could have been, firm or picky and wanted to get more. But I got an $11 offer this morning. I was like, you know what? Those other people have had the same opportunity, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. This is one of those shirts that I picked up. You can see there the little X inside. It's kind of hard to see. But that designates that this was on the bargain rack over at the one thrift store. So I paid a quarter for this, 11 bucks. I am not going to get too picky. Next up, y'all probably have already seen it, but I told you before, we just sold one recently, a different style, but these Polo Ralph Lauren hats, I do not know what it is about them, but hopefully I can find bunches and bunches more. I think I do still have like maybe 2 more of these. Not necessarily this style, but every time I list up a Polo Ralph Lauren hat, they sell, or they, at least there's attention drawn to them very quickly. This one, I think I had it listed for 17. The guy sent me an offer. I countered him at $15.50, and he accepted. So $15.50 plus shipping on that. These Polo Ralph Lauren hats, man, Bolo. I don't use that word often or acronym, but look for Polo Ralph Lauren hats. They do sell, and they sell relatively quick. Alright, now we're going to get into the sales since I sent out the 12% offers to folks on items. First one is going to be this Mets. It's a New York Mets size extra large blue hoodie. Nice, you know, just simple blue Mets hoodie. It sold on a 12% off for $17.59 plus shipping. Next up, this is kind of crazy, and I am going to refund this guy some of his money on shipping. But this gentleman bought 2 things here. He bought these 2 Brain Freeze Slurpee straws. They're just 2 little Slurpee straws. Got the little brain, rubber brains in there. These he paid $13.19 plus shipping. And then he also bought these, which are the Terminator Salvation Slurpee straws. There was one that I think is broken, and one that, yeah, so like that guy is broken, and then one of them is missing. This one I think is missing the base thing for it. But that was all disclosed in the, and I took pictures the best I could. But that sold for $17.59 for those plus shipping. So all total, roughly just over $30 plus shipping on these. And again, the reason I say I'm going to refund is he paid $10 and then $7 shipping. So $17 shipping to do some straws. I think I can do better than that. So I'm going to refund him some of his money there. Last up that we have right now is this patch. It is a Hercules powdered. Not going to take it out, but you kind of see there Hercules powders. Another one of the patches. This sold again 12% off offer for $6.15 plus shipping. All total, it's like 10 items for like $448 or something like that. $446. So not bad. We'll see if the other offers that went through, because it was probably I don't know. I didn't send them to everybody or on every item, because again, like I said earlier, there was some of my items were new, and so I didn't want to put the offers out there right away. So I would estimate 175-ish maybe items, maybe 200. I don't know for sure. That I sent offers out on. So we'll see if it kicks in and if any of the others are accepted, and those will be in tomorrow's video. So tomorrow's Friday though, so we'll have to see how I do that. If there's any sales and that sort of stuff going on, I might be out and about, so I don't know if I'm going to do the sales in tomorrow's video, but I'll do a short or something. Like, we'll figure it out. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. I'm gonna get this stuff packaged up, that way I can get it to the post office and on its way. So check in with you guys later. All right, I am not finished yet on packing, but I wanted to get on here because I have a question for everybody, and I hope you can comment down below and answer me. If you are a reseller, where are you purchasing your boxes? The reason I ask this is I see a lot of, you know, your more popular YouTube resellers and stuff like that. They have the 5% off codes and this and that for supplyhut.com. I checked on there and compared with Uline, and even with the 5% off, like it was going to cost me more money for less product. And so I'm trying to figure out like where is the benefit, or and I'm literally asking this sincerely. Um, where is the benefit? Like, am I missing something? Or is it just straight that Uline is the cheapest option? I'll tell you guys just so you can give me an idea if you want to chime in. I ordered 150 more 864 boxes, and another roll of the 24-inch, and it's 1,200 feet of the craft paper, the packing paper. And then, so that came to like about $95, $97, something like that. I can't remember exactly what the number was. I went over to Supply Hut and put in the same thing, 150 864 boxes, and then I did their 24-inch craft roll, which is only 900 feet, so I would be getting 300 feet less, and even with the 5% off code, it was $114, so it was like $20 more for 300 feet less of craft paper and the same amount of boxes. So I don't know if I'm missing something, or maybe those people just support them, you know, because they have the codes and all that. I don't know, but I really would love to know, like, where is the best place to buy supplies? The one thing that does sting, and I may just have to, I don't know, the thing that sucks the most about ordering these supplies is they get you, it's funny, you're buying shipping supplies, right? And the most expensive part that it felt like on my order was my shipping cost, because I had to pay $47 in shipping, and the Uline office that ships to me is in Pennsylvania, so I know it's not that far, and I ship UPS all the time. So I don't know, I just wanted to hop on here. I do have a few things left to ship, but I needed to get those boxes ordered before I forgot, and I need them soon because that's what I use to ship my hats in, and I'm down to 6 of them. Actually, yeah, I'll probably have 6 left after these, but it's something I use a lot of, and the first time I ordered them, I only ordered 50. I ordered another size box that I've hardly like used any at all of, so I should have ordered more of the 864s, but you know, it's a learning process. Again, I am still new to this, but if you guys have any recommendations to where to buy supply boxes, I try to recycle boxes as much as possible, like stuff that comes in from Amazon or Sam's Club, or you know, whatever that the wife orders. I reuse those boxes as much as possible, but there's some that I just, you know, it makes it easier and nice to have boxes on hand that I can put stuff in. But please, if you have a suggestion, if you know a better option, comment below and let me know where to order supplies from. I would love to check it out and compare prices, but I got to get back to packing. Sorry, I wish I was packing, and I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. What is up, everybody? Back with another check-in. Actually, probably going to be finishing up for this evening. It is right now 9:05. Got couple more things listed today. Let me go through. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, roughly like 17 to 20 listings done today. But some of the stuff, like I mentioned earlier, you know, I had to clean and go through it and that sort of thing. Also, I got another big item listed. This was a monster locomotive Lionel train. Got that listed up. Recent one sold for $900. It was new. This one, I listed it for $850 because Lionel collectors, they know their stuff, and if as long as I took good enough pictures, they're going to be able to see. I am 99.9% sure that train is brand new. I listed it as used, but I'm 99.9% sure that train is brand new. And one way you can tell is the wheels on the bottom. When they run on the tracks, it leaves marks. It scars the wheels. You know, obviously, you know, the friction and metal on metal and everything, it leaves wear marks. This train had none. It had some like marking from, because they do test every train. It had some markings to where, you know, it had been oiled and probably tested or whatever. But as far as like where it showed it was ran, I didn't see anything. So I put it a little bit above what, you know, like $50 above what recent pre-owned or used copies have sold. Kind of parked it in between a used and a new one, because I do feel that that one is new, but I didn't want to list it as new because I can't confirm 100%. So anyway, got that up. I also we'll see how this does. I don't know if they'll even sell this way, but I listed up this Warhammer. I did them in a a lot of 2 there. Those are the ones, showed them a few video back, that I bought 3 of them for $10. I've already sold the one that was pretty much brand new. It only had a few pieces that had been put together. These are pretty much all put together, and many of them have been painted. I didn't have a clue how to go through that. I'm not familiar with the product enough to go through and tell, like, was this a complete set and they were just assembled? You know, what is the value of them since they've been somewhat painted or partially painted, partially assembled? So I put in the listing, you know, hey, check the images and everything. You know, I'm not selling this as new. There's a lot of pieces here. I know one piece in there is like 30 to 40 bucks by itself. And then you're getting the 2 sets. So I did put in the listing. I'm throwing it up at a number with best offer, just a best guess scenario. And you know, if somebody has a reasonable offer that they throw out, I would definitely be you know, open to it, as long as it's not too silly. I know approximately what they'll probably do in the back of my mind. But you know, it's one of those scenarios I would rather start high, take offers, or start high and move my price down, rather than, you know, sell it low and then you have this thought, even though I'm way ahead on it already because I sold the other one for like 180. You know, as a reseller, your job is to find deals and sell them, you know, to make money. So I don't want to just give it away, but I also understand that my price at $229 isn't going to be a sell. If it sells for that, I will be shocked. I know a price in the back of my head that I think it will go for, you know, and I don't know how long it'll take. It could sell by the morning, and who knows. So, but I got that listed. I got some of my clothes and stuff. We started sorting those out. What I try to do with the hats, like I did it a few videos ago, and it's trickier with the clothes because when you get them in different lighting, you might see different things. But I try to sort stuff out to where this can go up and this needs a little bit of attention, like maybe some, you know, OxyClean or a soak, or, you know, a good wash or something like that. Or maybe it just needs to get tossed out altogether. You know, those scenarios happen too. But I like to try to do that because then when I'm like creating my drafts for my listings, it takes less time. So I did go through some of those. Now that's not to say everything I put in the bin that's good to go will be good to go, because when I get them under the really bright LEDs, there might be something that pops out that I decide, hey, you know, this needs to get tossed back. So but all in all, it's been a pretty productive week so far, you know, for Thursday. You know, probably gotten up almost approaching 100 listings this week. Maybe a little over 100. I should do better than that. I should keep count each day. But, you know, I think it's been good. It's been motivating. Been staying on top of the videos. and you know, that's been more motivating. I've made a post in the reseller water cooler group, which if you're not familiar with, that is the group ran by Candace and Lonnie over at Shed Flips. I made a post in there, and I don't know if some people were just being smart Alex, or if they sincerely, some of them thought that I didn't know how eBay feedback worked, or if they just, and this is a likely scenario too, they just didn't read my post. They like skimmed through it real quick and then commented, because I know that happens too. But I made a post in there because there's been a lot of questions about like eBay issues and updates and that sort of thing. And there's something, I didn't come out and like think anything of it right away, but it's been going on for about 3 days now. Every so often, usually, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 times a day, I'll notice that my feedback, like if I go to, I have multiple pages open, because I have Terra Peek up and then my the page for my listing. So if I you know, those are refreshing or whatever when I'm going through doing processes, going to a different page, whatever. And sometimes I'll notice that my feedback will go to 1579. And why is that? You know, why does that matter? Well, my feedback is actually currently 1598. And so I'd been keeping an eye on it. It was really weird to me. But it goes back to the same number. Every time it does it, it goes back to 1579. And so that got me thinking. I went back to look and counted back what items sold for 15 to give me my 1579 feedback. And it was a Walkman that I'm pretty certain the buyer left me feedback approximately 4 days ago. So that was pretty interesting to me, because you guys seen the video over the weekend. Sales were crushing it. Now, I'm not complaining. Sales have been good, you know, throughout the week, but I would like to have more consistency. I would like to get up to where I'm, you know, 10, 12, 15, 20 items a day. That would be freaking awesome. And I know the only way to do that is to have stuff listed and available, and that's why I've been continuously doing that. But it got me thinking, with as good as the weekend was, the slowdown, obviously people are working and everything, but could it be something that every so often eBay is glitching back to 4 days ago? And is it a scenario, I've heard people say they've listed items and they're not found in searches and everything. When it's doing that, is it not showing newly listed items for over that 4-day period? Is it like resetting itself back to like a pre-saved mode, you know, from 4 days ago, and that's why it's showing my 1579 feedback or whatever? I've also noticed, let me see if it'll pull it up on the app and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. I don't know if it'll do it here or not, but we'll see. Go into feedback. Yeah, so if you look here, if you see there, it says good deal, thanks, and that's on a vintage Interarms, a Virginian Dragoon patch, right? But if, let's see, can we go in here, feedback? Okay, there it says classic Fila ski sweater, so that's old. But if we go to see all feedback, that is my newest feedback today. Good deal, cool card, thanks, on a Young Guns Elvis Merz Lincolns. So there's 3 different areas there where it's showing my newest seller feedback is a different item. So there's definitely something going on there. I'm not going to worry too much about it. You know, I worried when if you asked me this a month ago, I'd probably be freaking out a little bit if sales were down. But the truth is, dollar amounts have been decent. Just the item the item amounts are low. But I'll swap out less items sold for more money every day of the week, if that's what we got to do. But yeah, it's fun, you know, when the alerts go off. It's fun when you make sales. It's fun to share it with you guys. It's fun to motivate, you know, folks, to show you guys, hey, you know, 10 items going out today, 12 items, 15 items, whatever. That's cool to share that and hopefully motivate others that are doing this. Plus, it's cool to know I think one of the funnest things really, you know, with doing this for me, and I'm pretty sure the wife would agree, the funnest part is treasure hunting, going out sourcing, but the treasure hunt part of it. But then when you get confirmation that your treasure, you are right on it, and it sells quickly, or it sells for a good profit or something like that, or it's an unexpected thing like Warhammer that you've never bought in your life, and you see it and you're like, $10, that seems like a good deal, and it turns out to be really good. Or shampoo and conditioner, you know, I'm bald, I like shampoo and conditioner isn't a thing that I really deal with, right? But to buy those and know that, hey, that was a good buy, and then it actually works out that way, that's just exciting. Even though it's shampoo and conditioner, it's exciting to know, hey, I was right about that, and it sells quickly. So anyway, enough rambling. Just thought I would talk a little bit here, share some thoughts. A couple people have commented. You know, I really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys watching, supporting. There's been a couple new subscribers. I really wish I could figure this algorithm out, because I would love to get this channel growing more, and just so there's more, like more people watching, more people to talk to, share this stuff with, and everything, you know. So hopefully, you know, if I keep doing my thing, keep pumping these videos out, y'all keep watching, maybe share them, whatever. Hit the like button and all that stuff so it gets out there into the YouTube verse. Maybe others will find it, maybe others enjoy, and maybe we all can help each other out. But that's all I got for you guys today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening. Tomorrow is Friday. I'm going to see what I get into, but I'm going to bring you guys along no matter what it is. So anyway, until then, I will catch you later.